Good evening, Nano fam. Welcome, another Tuesday, time for coding, time to work on Nano. How are you? Hello, RsNano. Hello, LF. Good evening. And hello, Wenderson. Nano is the light. Yeah, Nano is the light, Wenderson. Howdy. Hey, Pies. Hi, how are you? Hey, Sergio. Hello, good afternoon, Gustav. Hello. Oh, is it afternoon where you are? I don't see YouTube chat. You don't see YouTube chat? What? I don't know. Okay, so time to put all of you guys on the spinner wheel. So LF and FNL, Wenderson, Pies. Ely Bob is here. Hey, Ely Bob. Yep. So, I don't know why you can't see the chat. Maybe an issue with Restream. Okay, so I hope you had a good week, everyone, and I feel really bad. I feel totally bad because I said I would switch to the new website and I haven't done it. And now my thinking is, I could do it on stream maybe. LFLF says censorship. Yeah, it's 1984. I wanted to read that book. Guys, I haven't read it, and I'm sure I would love this book, but I never came around to read it. That's something that's on my list, to read 1984. Yeah. So LF, you said maybe it is just as easy as updating the DNS records. Is it like, can I just switch to another IP and then your website would be up? Probably it wouldn't work with the SSL certificates, I guess. Please let me know, because if it is just as easy as just updating the DNS record, then I'm going to do it on stream. Johnny Alström, good evening. I think you are on my address book too. Let me just quickly check, because then I put you on the wheel. Johnny, yes you are. So Johnny Alström. LF says yes, but currently I'm hosting it and I'm not home yet. But the site is live, isn't it? So can we switch it or can't we? So if you say it's easy and I just have to update the DNS record, then I'm going to do it right now. Nardo.eth is here. Hello, welcome. Nardo.eth. So let me just show you the wheel, and if I've forgotten anyone, please let me know. So we have all of these people on the wheel. If you are not on the wheel, please let me know. All right. All right. Oh, and let's start the Bitcoin block timer. Yeah, so in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we give away 1 nano. LFLF says, the site is easy. I have to configure something in Versal 2, though, I think. Give me 5 minutes. So I don't want to stress you. So if it doesn't, it's not okay, then let's do it in not in a hurry. But if it is just easy, a quick thing, then let's switch to your new site today, live on stream. I mean, what could go wrong doing something like this live? But does the site have a fixed IP address? I have other stuff running on subdomains of rsnano.com. So if it's just the IP address that I have to change, I think it's pretty easy to do that. Oh, Jan, you are not on the wheel. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Jan says, it's frustrating, no chat on Twitch, so I'll be spamming here. Yours truly, Diffel. Yeah, but why is there no chat? Why is there no chat on Twitch? So, Jan. All right. Okay, guys. So Bitcoin timer is running. Maybe we are going to switch to the new website today, or maybe not. Did you guys get your Wirex card? Today I have it with me. Did you? Please let me know if you have a Wirex card too, and if you're paying your stuff with Nano. Yeah, so what happened last week? Nautilus, the cool mobile wallet, it can do local proof of work now. And that's cool because, like all wallets, it was dependent on proof of work services. And if there was a problem, if they had an outage for whatever reason, you couldn't send your nanos or receive nanos. And that's bad. And he found a hacky way to create the proof of work on your phone. And that's really cool. So now, even if those proof of work services are offline, you can send and receive nanos with Nautilus. Yeah, Jan Trapp. Oh yeah, you're under. Oh, you renamed your. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Why didn't I notice? How do you want to be named here? Andefnalo, Jan. Remove me from the wheel, please. I'll keep yes, Andefnal. Sammy D is here. Hello, everyone. So Sammy is here. Okay. Yeah, so Nautilus can do local proof of work. And I still hope that one day we can completely remove proof of work. And that would make working with Nano so much easier for all the app developers and exchanges. Because that proof of work stuff is just really a pain in the butt. And it is not a big proof of work, it's just a really small proof of work just to make spamming the network a little bit harder. And if our prioritization work pays out and works really well in the future, we can get rid of proof of work, I think, completely. Johnny says, I have Wirex and Nano. Yeah, that's great, man. But I wouldn't exactly say I'm paying with Nano. Still a middleman. Yeah, it's still a middleman. But we have to take what we have or use what we have. And with this Wirex card, I can pay everywhere indirectly with Nano. And that's better than not paying with Nano at all. Okay, so... yeah, Bitcoin block timer is running. So what else? So Nautilus can do local proof of work. And of course, the banger of last week, Nano GPT from Senatus. Senatus made a web version of the GPT-4 bot. And now we can pay per prompt with Nano. Really cool, and I created the YouTube thumbnail with this web Nano GPT. Sergio says I'm there too. Did I forget what you? Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Sergio. So you are on the wheel too. Sammy D says, Nano GPT is amazing. It is amazing. And it's so useful. It's so useful. I actually use this thing. And really, really cool use case for Nano. So maybe we can ask ChatGPT some things today, if you have good questions. So the site, I'm sure you've seen it. You can just upload some nanos and then you can chat with ChatGPT, or you can create images. And you pay per prompt, like really, really cool thing. Without without any reoccurring costs. So just you pay what you use. So yeah, maybe we can use it today. I don't know. So another thing I wanted to do regularly now is show you how much we've ported already. And that number is 40.77%. So that went down a lot because I could actually delete some code. It was at 41.5 something. And then I went through the Rust code. I refactored a lot and I could actually delete code and make the Rust code base a bit smaller. But that also meant that our progress is now going backwards, at least in the number here, in the percent ported number. So we are a little bit more over 40%. Yep. But I think actually we are even further. So this number is really pessimistic because it counts all lines of code and we don't have to port all of those lines. Many of those lines are just there as a glue layer still between Rust and C++. And there's also stuff that I just don't want to port. And so I think in reality, we are over 50%, maybe even way over 50% done. Yeah, so that's the percent ported. And what did I work on since the last stream? Like, not so much really, because I was busy with a client of mine, and I put a lot of work into his things last week. So this week I think I will have more time for RsNano again. But I got some things done. So if you remember this diagram from last time, my goal is to bring the active transactions class to Rust, and it's a very big class managing the elections. And but before we can bring that to Rust, we have to bring all of its dependencies to Rust. And I managed to bring the vote broadcaster to Rust last week. We started that on stream, and I finished it the days after the stream. So this is done, and then I thought, okay, let's go to vote generator, because I thought it would not have any dependencies. And I got, let's say, 80% of that ported to Rust. And then I noticed the bad news. The bad news is it had dependencies that are not ported yet. And the news, they get even worse. Those dependencies are a mess. They are really, really horrible. The vote generator depends on wallets. And wallets is the class that manages all of the wallets for a node. And in case you didn't know, I certainly didn't know before I worked with the nano code base, a single node can have multiple representatives. Did you know that, chat? Did you know that a single nano node can have multiple representatives? So you can run multiple representatives on one server on one nano node. Did you know? LFLF says, did my previous message get through, or was it blocked because of the IP address? Your previous message, so the last message I saw from you was... So the last message I saw was, the site is easy, I have to configure something in Versal 2 though, I think. Give me 5 minutes. So that was the last message I saw. The last message is, the site is easy. Yeah, I saw it. So I saw it. And I think then it was here too. Okay, so time for the first giveaway. Are you ready, chat? Let's go. So, 104. Johnny! Congratulations, Johnny. Johnny, 1 nano for you. Here you go. And let's immediately restart the timer. I won't forget it today. Oh, I got, what is that? A message from LFLF. Set the A record to... Okay, let's see what can go wrong. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so LFLF, thanks. So he just wrote me instructions how I can configure the domain name record. Let's try. Let's try this live. And I think, of course, it will fail. Like, things like that, they never go right. So let's try. So let's enter the IP address of LFLF server. Is that really the IP address? That's such a cool IP address. That's a cool IP address. Okay, so let's try that. Set time to live 1 minute. And all right, I made the change, so let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's go to RsNano.com. But I think the... Oh, did it work already? So secure connection failed. How can I... RX record too long? What? So, Andifnal says, is it an A-star record? Yeah, it's an A record. And I just changed it to the IP address that LFLF sent me. An error code. What is this error? SSL error. RX record too long. Okay, I broke it. Take some time. Okay. Like, waiting is not my strength, really. Let's see. Does it work for you guys? It does work for me. Let's reload. Oh my god, it worked! Chat! Chat, do you see that? Do you see that, chat? It's live, it works. And how is that possible? SSL works too? How is that possible? So guys, this is the work of LFLF. Give him some props. Versal generates SSL certificates after changing the domain. Really? That is cool. Like, I wouldn't have imagined that it would be that easy. Wayne says, wow, top. Yeah, I like it too. So let's have a look at it together. So this is the new website that LFLF put a bit of work, quite a bit of work into. And it works on mobile. So that's something that's cool because the old site didn't work on mobile. And yeah, look at that. Those nice icons, just way cleaner than the old one. And oh yeah, so many comments. Yeah, Johnny says yeah, and the fellow says congrats and nice work, says Johnny Alström. And look at that portrait graph. It looks so nice. It integrates so well with the colors here, the goals and the links. Yeah, and it has a dark theme and it has a light theme, guys. Isn't that cool? Light theme looks really well too. And now it has, see the GitHub link right on the top. And let's click on blog. And guys, are you ready for the blog? Where's the background? Yeah, did you see that animation? Isn't that cool? Let's just, do you see how, how the RsNano moves in the background? Really, really nice. And LFLF, he even made sure that the old blog posts worked. Really cool. Thank you, LFLFs. Thank you so much, because I know that like stuff like that is quite a bit of work to get right. So really nice, really nice. I like it a lot. So now I just have to learn how to update the diagram. And yeah, I have to move the GitHub. Yeah, I still have to do that. I have to create a GitHub organization for RsNano so that all of the RsNano code stuff is in its own GitHub organization and not in my personal GitHub. And then we can yeah, make the repo for that public. Nice. So yeah, thanks again, LFLF. Great. Really fantastic. Okay, so we got that one. So let's go back to yeah, oh, the code mess. Let's go back to the code mess. Yes, so I wanted to, or I made 80%, roughly, very roughly 80% of the vote generator, or maybe even 90% of the vote generator. I ported that to Rust. Before I noticed that the vote generator requires the wallets class, and the wallets class has bidirectional dependencies with the wallet class